Once you replace negative thoughts with positive ones, you'll start having positive results. When I started counting my blessings, my whole life turned around. You know why divorces are so expensive? They're worth it. It doesn't hurt to feel sad from time to time. 99% of the world's lovers are not with their first choice. That's what makes the jukebox play. Don't try to change anybody, and they should let you be yourself. You loved me when you met me, so let's keep going. Cruelty is all out of ignorance. If you knew what was in store for you, you wouldn't hurt anybody, because whatever you do comes back much more forceful than you send it out. We create our own unhappiness. The purpose of suffering is to help us understand we are the ones who cause it. My doctor tells me I should start slowing it down, but there are more old drunks than there are old doctors, so let's all have another round. I believe that all roads lead to the same place, and that is wherever all roads lead to. If you really want to get along with somebody, let them be themselves. I think people need to be educated to the fact that marijuana is not a drug. Marijuana is an herb and a flower. God put it here. If He put it here and He wants it to grow, what gives the government the right to say that God is wrong? Freedom is control in your own life. I have more control now than in the past, and I'm learning the value of saying no. That's very important. I think Ray Charles did as much as anybody when he did his country music album. Ray Charles broke down borders and showed the similarities between country music and R&B. 3 chords and the truth, that's what a country song is. As long as there's a few farmers out there, we'll keep fighting for them. I used to work in the cotton fields a lot when I was young. There were a lot of African Americans working out there. A lot of Mexicans, the blacks and the whites and the Mexicans, all out there singing, and it was like an opera in the cotton fields. And I can still hear it in the music that I write and play today. That applies to music. 3 chords and the truth, that's what a country song is. There is a lot of heartache in the world. Anybody can be unhappy. We can all be hurt. You don't have to be poor to need something or somebody. Rednecks, hippies, misfits, we're all the same. Gay or straight. So what? It doesn't matter to me. We have to be concerned about other people, regardless. When I'm driving the highway by myself is when I write best. If you got the money, honey, I got the time, and when you run out of money, honey, I run out of time. You want to be a good parent and you want to be a friend, and it's hard to be both. You have to balance it as well as you can. I didn't come here and I ain't leaving. I'm from Texas, and one of the reasons I like Texas is because there's no one in control. I grew up across the street from, the Villarias, which was a great Mexican family there. In fact, there was 3 houses right across the street from me. So, day and night, I listened to Mexican music, and I'm sure, my guitar playing, singing, writing, whatever, has a lot of Mexican flavor there, but it comes natural. I got along without you before I met you, and I'll get along without you a long time after you're gone. I just enjoy both working and not working. There are only so many notes, so there must be only so many melodies. The whole house came up and I came up with it. I was just praying to the Lord to take care of me. But if you think of all the people who don't like me, just think of all the millions who never heard of me. All my kids were raised on computers. They were homeschooled on the internet, so they're pretty good at that stuff. And I'm proud of them, but I don't really keep up with it. You don't have to be poor to need something or somebody. I think I'm basically the same guy I always was. Maybe I've learned, through experience, to rein in some of the anger and temper they say redheads normally have. And as far as guitars go, I love Jimmy Bryant and Speedy West's stuff. What has changed is that nothing has changed. That's what has made me more unhappy than everything else. I'm not prejudiced in any way that I can't think of. That's just not the guy I am. I text and email my friends and family a lot, but that's about the extent of my high-tech attitude. When I see someone I think is cool, he's a pretty well-adjusted individual. He's not too affected one way or the other by what's happening, no matter what's going through his mind. I'm a romantic slop. You could make any song sound pretty if you wanted. It's all about the inflection. Writing books is fun because after I do a show for a couple hours, I'm in a bus for 22 hours. It's not hard for me to look out the window and tell a joke here and there.